Hey guys, we got some Batman news here that Ben Affleck is looking to be out of Batman and Jon Hamm is looking to take over the role. So here we go. We have a rumor here. This is coming from Rad Online. They're saying that Jon Hamm is gunning hard for the role of Batman and Ben Affleck's been wanting to come out. We've heard all kinds of rumors a long time and all that stuff. So eventually it's just going to be inevitable that he's probably going to be out of the role. Then the rumors have it that he'll probably be in the Flashpoint movie and then Jon Hamm would probably be at the end of the Flashpoint movie. They set Jon Hamm up as the new Batman. So who knows what's going to happen with this? It doesn't come from one in the studio. It just comes from people saying that Jon Hamm really wants the role and stuff, and I think that could be a cool idea. So what they say is that Jon Hamm's gunning for the role. He's worked with Ben Affleck in movies in 2010's movie The Town. They enjoyed working together and have been on good terms ever since. But Jon knows Ben's been faced with criticism over Batman v Superman, Justice League, and frankly, he'd be he thinks he'd be better suited for the role. But this is just business for Jon, not personal. So it is interesting there. It definitely is not something where he's, it doesn't sound like he's a super huge Batman fan and he's desperate to play this role. But it definitely could be fun to see him in the role. I think it could be interesting. And then there's also the whole idea, of course, Ben Affleck's not officially out yet of the role. But the writing is on the wall and Jon's desperate for a gig, friend or not. So that could be cool. And he talked about how he's carefully courting Matt Reeves for months. Matt Reeves, who's going to be directing the solo Batman movie whenever we get that. Matt thinks Jon is charming and was a big fan of Mad Men, so it seems like a great transition to him. Jake Gyllenhaal was also been chasing the role, but Matt has definitely been considering him. But Jon is closer to Ben's age and looks and is smoother for a replacement to fit with the plans already in place. So who knows what's going to happen with this? This is all just rumors right now. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But for me, I don't have a problem with Ben Affleck as in the role. I don't have a problem with Jon Hamm in the role, but this whole idea of changing Batman and that's going to fix the whole thing, which sounds like it's what DC is thinking, is not going to fix it, because you could keep Ben Affleck in there. It's not Ben Affleck that's the problem. It's not Batman that's the problem. It's not any of the actors who are the problems. It's the movies around the actors. The stories around the actors are the problem. The characters, that feel like, for me, in the Justice League and the DCU, they got Superman right, they got Batman right, they got Wonder Woman right, they got the characters right, and the characters are all perfect. But the way that they've done it hasn't worked. Justice League didn't work for me because with Avengers, we knew all the characters. We already had learned all the characters. We knew them. We spent at least one movie with each of the characters, sometimes two. So it was all, and there was a big build up for this. Everything was teasing. Oh, this, that, this, here. You had Nick Fury at the end of Iron Man. You had little teases here and there, and nothing set up. The only setup you had in the first Iron Man was Nick Fury at the end, and then you had Nick Fury in 2, which was a little bit too much. And then you had Nick Fury at the end of Captain America, and then you had Coulson going around, little things like that, and that's what the connecting that they had. And then they didn't bring anyone together until the Avengers, and we had already known everyone, because if you look at the Avengers, there's not much character development for everyone. There's a little bit for everyone there, but we didn't need a lot of character development because everyone had already had their full movies before. So it's going to be fun to see where things go with this. But for me, it's just like, we'll see how things go. No hopes, not crossing my fingers, not placing any bets or anything on the DCU. But we'll have to wait and see what happens with Batman and who they get to play him. I mean, Jake Gyllenhaal could be okay. Jon Hamm could be interesting to keep the same age and stuff. But I think the problem with having Batman so older is that we haven't learned anything with him. We haven't had character development with him. We haven't, we don't know what's going on. We don't know what he's been through and all this stuff. There's all kinds of stuff that we feel left out of that he's already done and stuff. So that's why it's best to go back. And I would, in my opinion, I would say get a younger actor, unknown actor, sign him on for like 10 movie contract, 20 movie contract deal, get someone completely unknown. And that way you could just lock them in for as many movies as you want until you get it right with that one person. So that's the way I would go. Who knows what will happen with this? We'll just have to wait and see. So let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below. If you want to check out the article, I'll have a link in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes subscribing is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.